Hi folks, Action Cures Fear. I'm sitting here wondering what to paint, well half wondering what to paint. Not an idea, I just go for it. This is a piece of £90 Winsor & Newton rough paper. I think rough. If it isn't, it's cold pressed. I've got a few sheets of it left. Then another pack of the Saunders Waterford, and I'll have to think about buying some more. I'm painting acrylics on my £130 studio paper, the Fabriano £130. It's a great surface for that. It's durable. I'm sure it will be in time because it's got over 30%, I think, linen content and the 2/3 cellulose. But when I'm doing acrylic oil, I prime both sides, but one side I prime with gesso and mix a bit of chalk dust in if I feel like it, or a bit of plaster to give a really good rough surface. But I'll go to a watercolour or start anyway. I'll go in with, when I find my palette, oh here we go. This is my palette: cadmium yellow, raw sienna, alizarin crimson, light red, ultramarine, burnt umber, Payne's grey and burnt sienna. Large Ron Ransom hake. Right, I'll wet the paper all over. It's a very warm day today, and I've got 3 large hakes here in various states of usage. Right, okay, put a bit of raw sienna. I'll try and avoid doing a lake scene. It's so tempting. I start the thing off and I think, oh, I'll get carried away. So there's a strong sky. Bit of red in there, or a bit of alizarin. Alizarin is quite a weak colour in the Cotman, not very saturated, but it doesn't really matter because we're going to go over it with some sky, some light red, ultramarine. So let's maybe a sort of a moorland scene, I'm not sure. I've got a nice windy condition going across the moor. Just thought of that. I was going to do a sort of rough ground one. Well, this will be rough ground. And let's just put a bit of cloud shadow over the foreground here. That won't show very much. It'll dry much lighter. So now I'll give that a bit of a dry, so take your headphones off folks, otherwise you'll blast them away. Ready? Go. Okay, you can put your headphones back now. I mean, you take your headphones off or your earplugs out or start up. Okay, I'm recording this on with my I think it's Canon Legria 406, I think. I can't remember now. Lovely camera, but even it won't go past the hour without splitting the video. I found that out to my cost the other day. Oh, dog. Right, I'll put a bit of background in now. Just a bit of the sky colour, probably just a bit more blue. We have a number of wild moorlands in the UK. Dartmoor, Exmoor, Bodmin, Marston Moor, Yorkshire Moors, Derbyshire, the Peak District. So I know, so we'll change the shape of that ground. Okay, now we can put in some. God, dear, oh dear, oh dear. Hey, just don't stop these wretched dogs. Sorry if you're a dog owner and you've got a yappy one. I don't like it. Birds are going to go in there. I'll probably go and slam my loft windows as a protest in a minute. Right, now in there I want to put in some nice burnt sienna and a bit of yellow. Just, oh. A bit of yellow in it. And a touch of wet ultramarine. And then we can build up over that. Right, let's add a bit of blue and a bit of sienna. I've got to put some birds in. Oh, I just said that, haven't I? Still thinking of those damn dogs. Nothing against dogs when you've got a lot of space for them, but when we're all crowded in, as we are in parts of London, well, not that crowded, I've got quite a large garden, and there's a lot of parks around here, but you don't know how a dog's going to turn out until you've got it, and it just annoys all the neighbours. This, for its sake, this will losing its hair. Get some nice, good, rich colours in here. Get some green. Get it all blended here. See, all this dries a lot lighter when you put it on. So about 50%, I would say. Right, some fields. You get a lot of fields in these moors. I'm going to give that another dry now because I want to put something in the background there. So headphones off. Right, okay. Swig of tea. Now we want some greeny blue in that distance here. I might use a small. I'll use a small hake. The medium Ron Manson hake. Right, so bluey. Oh, let's just. Just give an impression of lots of fields. I might even put some houses in. I'll add some colour on into these trees. Some sort of wooded areas. Just go for it. Just have fun with it. They don't all turn out well. But it doesn't matter if these aren't masterpieces. It doesn't matter if they're demonstrations. You can do the masterpieces. I don't take enough time to get a great finish. Everything I publish is a YouTube demonstration, including all of my painting on Etsy, or one or two might be that are not. But all right, let's go with some really good. Bit of light now, light blue, just a touch. A bit of shadow. I'll put a bit of light in there, so a bit of sienna-y light. So I'm catching the light, so a bit of light yellow. So they're all farmed, these moors. They're not just. They have wild areas, like on the tops of these. They're called tors, T-O-R-S. They're sort of outcrops of granite, all sorts. Oh, we got a little bit warmer here. Right, okay, now we've got a lot going on there now. So let's put in some stuff in there. Too much water on the brush. That's the thing with the hake, you have to get used to the amount of water it holds. I'm only using the basic colours here, the raw, burnt sienna, ultramarine, cadmium yellow, bit of red, light red, and a bit of sienna, but not a lot of that now. I did that in the foreground mix. Okay, let's get some trees on that outcrop there. Just touch the brush in the water, just the corner of the brush. Just raw burnt sienna and ultramarine give this silhouetted tree line bit here. I'm literally making this up as I go. But having done a lot, if it works, it's because I've done a lot of it. Not because I'm any better than any of you, because I'm not. I just didn't quit when I couldn't do it. And I hope you won't either. Just keep going, keep going. I've got a lot of friends on YouTube, Facebook that followed me, and then they're out doing their own thing now. They're up and running. Right, let's get some heavy green now. Just blue, brown, actually burnt sienna, and yellow. So let's just the water. Because it's rough paper, you do need just a little bit more water than you would if you were using a cold hot press paper. Not putting any rocks in or anything like that. Might use a bit of white gouache for some buildings. Distant. Now I've repeated myself there, so I'm going to have to just change that at the bottom there, I think. Right, let's see if I can lift out some of that. Might be able to get a bit of a rock in. Pretty with a show. Oh, lovely. Have some. Right. Don't overdo that. Bit of gouache now. This tiny little brush here, we just put in some slightly grey, I think. With a bit of blue in the gouache. Not going to show. No, it's not going to show. So we won't. But I'll have to give one more go. I'll just squeeze out some fresh. There's once the gouache gets a little bit dry, it's quite hard to soften it. It's designer's gouache. Lovely, very useful stuff. Right, where was he? I'll put some we'll put in a bit of roofage, so a bit of red, bit of blue. Where it will show up a bit, or colour that will show. Alright, so we've got some buildings there. Right, let's find a rigger. Oh. I'm going to do a couple of watercolours today, or for you, either today or tomorrow. I've done just one. It's getting on a bit now, it's 12 o'clock nearly. Look, I've just got those splashes there, so they will turn into birds. Alright, let's don't like that. It's still wet. I'll go over that. I might just take lift out a bit of that. I'll just go back and just do that, put that back there, which I've just ruined. Right, now get a bit of tissue. I had some somewhere. I've got a big roll of the stuff you use in the toilet. I have to use a bit of this. Right, just get a stiff brush. And then let's just get that there, going into there. Right, I'll put a little bit of edge on that, so that bushes. I might put a little figure in. So, darkish green. One. I'm avoiding Payne's Grey. Nothing personal. Right. Right, now to give, well, we've got some scale there, so if we put the figure too small, by the time you take it into the distance, it's going to be the size of an ant. So these are bushes, so let's, I use white. And I'll just give the shape of these. Alright, let's probably make one a bit red now, or orangey, a bit of cadmium yellow. I'm going to put some trousers. That needs just a little bit of neat gouache. It's just a little bit weak. Okay, well they just about show, don't they? They're not quite in the middle of the path. I'll put another figure in there. Let's get a nice yellow. I'll mix it with a bit of gouache so that it will show as yellow. With the blue jeans on. Well, they're figures, it's obviously they're figures, so I'll sign it. Bit of gouache. Right, well that's it. Let's put it in a mount and we'll have a look at it and I'll have a clean up. I'll put it in this large mount, which was made for 16 by 12. This is a 15 by 11 inches. So it just about goes. So there we are. So there we have. I'll just clip it so it doesn't slide about. I'll move the camera high because it's soon fully out, so I think that's quite nice. Oh, did I do that? Get up there. Right. Oh, there we are. Dartmoor on a sunny day. Or, well, a moor, English moor. An English moor, it could be anywhere. They just about show up as figures. Maybe it's just, now there's drying, it will take a little bit more gouache, I think. Just going in neat. There we go. No shadow. If you want to get away with that shadow, just say it's an overhead sun. Midday. Very little shadow midday, because the shadow is underneath what it's shadowing. Right, well, so what have we got? We've got less than a third up. Let's just move that. Oh, I can't. Let's I just need to go over just a fraction. Just there, that'll do. It's completely covered. Loads of warm in the foreground, completely imagined. Going off into the distance with some hill, something or other, hill shadow on the hills. Hope you like that one, folks. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.